Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy!
Hello, all. Hi, I apologize for being just a couple minutes late today. My eldest Rue had a slight breakdown on her way home from daycare and needed to go down for a nap. Normally, she goes with her daddy to dance class, but she's not there tonight. So, it's just us today. The little one is upstairs asleep. Um, I don't expect her to wake up before the stream finishes, but there is always that possibility. So I will give you a heads up that I may have to duck out at some point early just due to child rearing. So, the poem we are going to read today was requested by one of you. It is going to be The Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. 'Twas brillig, and the slithery troves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome raths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwocky, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the frimonous Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the Tumtum tree, and strode a while in thought. And as his uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes aflame came whiffling through the ugly wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, the vorpal blade went snicker snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumping back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, callooh, callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithery toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome raths outgrabe. The problem with that particular poem is that so many of the words are just, even for when it was written, pure and utter nonsense. So knowing exactly how they're pronounced is difficult, but I hope that that reading did not offend anyone. Today we are playing Infinity Nikki. We're going to be finishing out the Seven Seas garment, or Sea of Stars outfit. And then they released some new limited time stuff last week, but because of some, I guess, server issues, we weren't able to play last week. We'll get into those today and see how everyone likes them. All right? Ready, set, Mirrorland! Hey, it loaded right for once! Yay! As my character starts dancing. Let's get some bees. 1 bee. Come back, bee. So, we need to go sketches. I actually do have all of the materials I need to craft the Star Sea. And that's the last of it. Woohoo! The Sea of Stars. Oh, I am missing. So I can make this one a second time. And I can make this one Not quite enough for that. Missing some bunny tails. Need some shells. And that needs spider silk. Okay. I'm just missing the glimmering scale, which I don't know how to get yet. Alright, so the new stuff. Yeah. Should I just change into that outfit? Oh, there's even comets in the back of the dress. Now that's cool. Cool. Okay. So the new season is Playful Season. This outfit is actually one that is supposed to help you with grooming animals. Alright. It's saying collection reward. Whatever. This is the new story. Only the fairies know. As a gentle breeze sweeps through Stoneville, children's laughter dances from far away. This summer, a fairy's grand adventure quietly begins. Once upon a destined encounter. Alright. Nope, wrong direction. I think. Alright. This is a new area for the stream, I believe. Are y'all getting any sound? should be... Can you hear the game better now? There. That's better.
Nikki, if you go any further, you'll lose me. Nikki, from here, the Barasant toy looks even bigger. I'm not even as tall as its toes.
It looks like a special playground facility, and it fits with Stoneville's style.
I want to play. Let me jump up and see if this giant Barasant clucks. Huh? I haven't even gone up yet. It's clucking already?
So strange. It sounds like a Barasant, but also like someone's toes being stepped on while having 2 seed pearls squeezed in their throat.
Could it be that this giant Barasant has some hidden device that makes it cluck when you press it?
Very likely. Let's go have a look.
Weird. Come jump on the giant Barasant toy and make it crow. A special crowing melody may bring about a delightful surprise. Alright. I think it's the version of Wisteria from around here.
The setting sun looks like a helping of delicious, savory bark.
What is the point of this? Okay. Hey, have you noticed how much more crowded the village is lately? I've already counted 9 groups coming to see the big Barastant toy. Yeah, ever since the Barastant showed up, people have been popping out of the ground like bloody squashes. My grandma never liked leaving the house before. Now she's out here every day with her game. I guess everyone just likes new things. Look, here comes another group. But before, no matter how loud we called, folks wouldn't leave their homes. Now all it takes is a Barastant toy? Exactly. With this many people around, you just know they'll be checking things out. Shopping here, browsing there. Told you. What the Playful Hearts Day really needed was a proper attraction. And now look, the Barastant is bringing the whole village economy to life. It's a sheep statue with a lamp. Adorable. Is this where we're supposed to be? What is that? Okay, it gave me rewards, sure. Why not? Cuckoo, cuckoo, come out, cuckoo.
Oh, it's not the Bearson toy. Some old man is making the sound.
Oh, little girl, have you seen a few filthy-looking Barasants around? They keep darting all over the place.
We haven't seen any. Only that giant one that's as big as the stone tree.
Oh, right, that. Some of my neighbors said that the reason the animals had suddenly gotten restless might have to do with that huge toy. Everyone was happily preparing lots of new toys and games for Playful Hearts Day, hoping that the children could have fun and enjoy themselves. But since that appeared, the animals in the village started running around like crazy. Not only did many of them get lost, but if they hit the children, it would be no joke. Yesterday, even I got bowled over by a Barasant with a bow knot. It nearly broke my back. Little thing was all pink. I wonder which kid dyed it that color.
A pink Barasant with a bow knot. Not ringing any bells.
It was really fast. I looked everywhere yesterday. I wanted to focus on Playful Hearts Day today, but now even my own Barasants ran off. I've got to get them back soon.
So weird. All the Barasants I've come across while grooming have all been pretty tame. So, why are these ones suddenly running wild?
I don't really know either. But if you ask me, I think they're just unhappy from being so dirty.
Well, if that's the case, I can help. These overexcited animals won't ruin Playful Hearts Day.
Yeah, grooming little animals is Nikki's specialty.
Now that you mention it, you two do seem kind of familiar. I know! You must be the legendary grooming queen, Nikki. The kids say wherever you go, not a speck of dirt is left behind.
Wow, the conversation has gotten worse.
Huh? Me? Well, that may be a bit exaggerated.
Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. If they can all be nicely groomed, maybe they'll calm down and come back on their own. I'm counting on you, Nikki.
Don't worry, those little Barasants will be no match for Nikki.
Then I'll entrust this task to Nikki the Grooming Queen. Those Barasants should be at the flower bushes up ahead. I'll leave the grooming up to you.
I don't mind being given tasks like grooming and such, as that is half of what this game is about, but could the text be less condescending?
Be good, Barasants. Come with me to find your master.
Feather quill, red ink, old semi-auto weaver Mark II. There they are.
Semi-Auto Weaver Mark II? I have questions.
These Barasants' names are very, well suited to Stoneville.
Maybe it's just Mr. Caleb's style.
You really are the grooming queen. Thanks to you, my Barasants made it back home safe and sound. I can't let you go away empty-handed, so I got some floral fleece as a thank you gift. Hope you like it.
Splat.
Get away from me! Go away! Go away!
Caleb, are you alright?
It's that one! The pink Barasant with a bow knot! The one that knocked me over!
Wait, was that Barasant talking?
I heard it too. It sounded like it was saying, "Get away from me."
We can't let it knock into the kids. I've got to go and... Oh, my back! Oh.
Mr. Caleb, you should get some rest. Leave capturing the... That Barasant really is talking. Momo, let's go check it out.
Oh, Great Fairy! Such a beautiful countryside, yet not a single fairy in sight. A coop? What even is a coop? Why are they trying to lock me in there? Help me! Somebody please save me! Oh, my throat!
Fairy? What kind of fairy do you mean?
Oh, fairies are beings of great kindness, generosity, enthusiasm, and resilience. Wait! You can hear me?
Apart from you, I don't think there's anything else around here that can talk.
Unless these rocks have suddenly learned to talk.
In Mirrorland, I wouldn't put it past them. But what's with the...
Ah, then you must be a fairy! Oh, bless me, Great Fairy. I'm saved! Oh, dear fairy, I can sense your powerful magic, like the dream spring in springtime. It flows all throughout your clothes.
Magic?
How can magic flow through clothes? Dear fairy, where is your fairy wand?
Fairy wand?
Don't tell me the slumber sheep stole your fairy wand too.
Slumber sheep? What's that?
Oh, this is bad. Without your fairy wand, you can't cast magic. And without magic, you can't defeat the slumber sheep.
Cast? Defeat? What are you talking about?
Stop, just stop! Let's take this one step at a time. Start with the most important things first. Oh, dear fairy, your messenger is very serious. I've never seen a cat walking on two legs before. What kind of magic potion did you feed him? Huh, think I can't hear you? You big-bellied, bird-brained Barasant! There's no cats here, only Nikki's greatest companion, Momo. Here? I see. The fairies here must have their own unique customs and rules.
I still don't understand. So, you can talk, you can cast magic, and your fairy wand was stolen by a sheep? Are you a Barasant fairy?
That's right, my dearest fairy.
No longer sure I can take this video game seriously. It's a pink fairy thing. Yep, sure.
Fairy rule number 25. When in a foreign land, do as the locals do. My dear fairy, can you please show me the magic that flows through your clothes? Oh, great fairy above, in order to resolve this crisis, please grant my request. Show you the magic that flows through your clothes. Could that mean a styling challenge? So it's called a styling challenge here. Huh. In that case, my dear fairy, please use your most perfect styling to show me the fairy secret.
It says I can groom it. I'm grooming this thing. Why did it act just like a standard Barastant?
As a fairy representative here, my fellow fairy, please use your most perfect styling to show me the fairy secret.
Let me show you the fairy's secret.
Oh, great fairy! What an elegant pose! Such powerful magic! No doubt about it! You must be the legendary fairy who creates miracles! Greetings, Fairy Nikki! I'm the fairy apprentice, Luluco, from the Rainbow Valley in Dreamvale. Dreamvale? Never heard of it. It's not rare for fairies to be summoned to strange places by heartfelt prayers. They may simply be from so far apart that we've never met. But since we're both here, that must mean Fairy Nikki has heard my call for help.
Yeah, sorta.
Fairy Lulugo, can you tell me what kind of help you need?
It all started last night. I was practicing magic in the valley when a boy named Barnaby suddenly summoned me here with a sincere wish. He was even more shocked than I was. He kept talking about wish bottles and blah 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 blah. I didn't understand any of it. But thankfully, his wish was to live a happy life like a little prince. That at least I completely understood. Fairy rule number 1. A fairy must always fulfill beautiful dreams. So, with that in mind, I cast my magic and granted Barnaby's wish.
But then something went really wrong, right?
Wow, you're amazing! You're right! The moment I waved my fairy wand, a slumber sheep appeared right before my eyes. It tried to snatch Barnaby! I tried to help, but with one ba, it blocked my spell. My magic was already unstable, and after that ba, I fully lost control. And then, I ended up like this. And I made off with Barnaby.
Mr. Caleb mentioned that the animals recently started being restless. I wonder if that's related to your magic.
Oh, and that giant Barasson! Think about it. How could such a huge Barasson toy just be built from scratch overnight?
Yes, but as a fairy, how can I not fix my own mistakes? I must defeat the slumber sheep and restore everything back to the way it was.
Oh boy.
What about this slumber sheep you keep mentioning? It sounds just like a regular sheep.
It's no ordinary sheep. Slumber sheep can cast a slumber spell, putting people in a slumber they never wake from. And when it gets angry, it can turn creatures into stone. It can only be defeated with very powerful magic. But it took my fairy wand, and now I barely have any magic left. I can't cast any spells.
Can I use magic? You keep talking about fairies and magic. Now I want to experience how amazing this magic is for myself.
Oh, great fairy! How did I not think of this? Fairy Nikki's magic is just like the dream spring. It never runs dry. If we can find my fairy wand, Fairy Nikki can use it to cast a banishing spell to defeat the slumber sheep and rescue Barnaby.
Then that way, we can help the villagers with their restless animal problems.
That is so reassuring. Just like lying on the belly of a Bababoo bear. So warm. I already sense a familiar magical force. On a hill, battling another power. It must be my fairy wand and the slumber sheep.
And what are we waiting for? Let's go check it out.
Sure. Let's go defeat a sheep. For a wand. Here we are.
Where's the fairy wand and the silver sheep? All I see are princesses.
Fairy! Oh, fairy! Here! Over here! Look this way!
Huh? Is Luluco's fairy wand a talking rock?
Sure, why not?
Geppetto!
Are my ears ringing? Why can I hear Luluco's voice?
You fool, it is me!
friend. You look good. Like a little chicken covered in pink pollen.
You don't look much better yourself.
Wait, why are you here? Don't tell me the slumber sheep turned you into this. Oh, great fairy, look at what the slumber sheep has done. It's crazy enough to be in 100,000 fairy mysteries. Thank you for your help, Miss Fairy. You're like the dream spring in springtime, bringing life to everything. I may not look my best right now, but if we can break the slumber sheep's curse, I can turn back into a beautiful Lumiwing.
We need to find the slumber sheep quickly. Who knows how many people it's harmed? Geppetto, did you see where the slumber sheep went? And what about Luluko's fairy wand?
You've come to the right bird. Standing before you is the best treasure seeker in all of Dreamvale, Geppetto, the Lumiwing.
Yeah, you're a rock.
Geppetto and Luluko are like the sun and a sunflower, the moon and a moonstone, a perfect team that can never be separated. Lost treasures or hidden exits, stick with Geppetto, and luck will always be on your side. After all, Luluko is more warm-hearted than a volcano in summer. Whether it's a sprite no bigger than a toenail or a three-headed wolf, she never turns down a plea for help.
Hey, no need to bring that up now.
It was our 527th adventure. A crying merman begged us to go to the Prickly Hollow to retrieve
Can we get
a
back to the
treasure
sheep?
Luluko instantly agreed, but 2 days later she nearly got rolled into a fairy ball by a prickle bloom. If I hadn't gotten her out, she'd...
Geppetto, tell them the important part.
Oh, my dear friend, don't be so hasty. Where were we? Right, the slumber sheep and the fairy wand. I only caught a glimpse of where it went. But trust me, with a little bit of time, I can pinpoint its exact location.
Can you shut up long enough to do it?
It also dropped something shiny. Whoa! By the great fairy, if my eyes didn't deceive me, it was definitely the fairy wand.
Oh, great fairy, please let the fairy wand be all right. Fairy Nikki, let's go get it back.
Hey.
The fairy wand was dropped right here. There's no way I'm wrong.
Yeah, they dropped it. It's broken.
Luluko, your fairy wand doesn't look so good.
It looks like a kid's fishing rod that got ran over.
No, my fairy wand.
This is a tragedy, my friend.
Oh, great fairy, it's all over. How can we banish the slumber sheep, save Barnaby, and help all the animals now? Nothing can be fixed. How can I call myself a fairy after this?
Don't panic, Luluko. A torn dress can be rewoven with silk thread. There must also be a way to restore a broken fairy wand. Maybe the fairy wand can be replaced with something. Or restored somehow.
Restored somehow. I've got it, Luluko. Remember when we helped Fairy Nanar deliver fairy wands to the new fairy apprentices? One of them put too much magic into her fairy wand. It couldn't withstand the power, and it shattered. Fairy Nanar used heartfelt essence to repair the fairy wand's core, and she used a Fey Whisper fruit to fix its shaft.
But last time we couldn't gather enough heartfelt essence, so Fairy Nanar had to step in herself. Where can we find some now?
Heartfelt essence? What's that?
It's the feelings others share, like blessings, affection, and thanks. Basically, any warm and kind intention can give strength to a fairy.
In that case, each of us could say something to bless, appreciate, or thank Luluko.
That won't work. We've tried it many times. Heartfelt essence only comes from others after you bring them happiness. For example, Fairy Nanar helped the Rotato tribe migrate, and in return she received their heartfelt gratitude. That's how she repaired her fairy wand.
I've got it! Playful Hearts Day is happening in Stoneville right now. Mr. Caleb said they hope every child has a happy and enjoyable time during the festival. There may be kids there who need help. If we lend a hand, then we might earn their heartfelt gratitude.
Oh, great fairy! From the Rainbow Valley to Stoneville, Fairy Nikki is the most brilliant fairy I've ever met! I'll go see if any children need help. I may be just a fairy apprentice, but I won't rely on others for everything. I need to do my part.
Then I'll leave the hunt for heartfelt essence to you, Luluco. That just leaves finding some Fey Whisper fruits to fix the fairy wand's shaft.
Fey Whisper fruit? Is it something found here in Mirrorland?
We're gonna find out.
Well, they come from Fey Whisper trees. Golden-leaved, crooked-necked trees that thrive alongside flowers and grass. They only produce a single fruit every 100 years. They're incredibly rare and precious.
Brilliant.
I can sense one. There must be a Fey Whisper tree nearby. Fey Whisper trees respect fairies highly. If Fairy Nikki asks them, they're sure to give up their precious fruits.
Then Momo and I will go find a Fey Whisper fruit. I've never spoken to such a magical tree before, but I'll do my best.
Luluco will collect heartfelt essence, and Fairy Nikki will search for a Fey Whisper fruit. That means finding the Slumber Sheep is up to me.
We're counting on you, the best treasure-seeking Lumiwing in all of Dreamvale. You've got this.
Leave it to me! Oh, right, Luluco. Since being turned into stone, I've been feeling my magic slowly fading. If this carries on and we run out of magic before defeating the Slumber Sheep, we might never be able to change back.
I really hope that doesn't happen because I don't want you stuck here.
Don't push yourself too hard. If you use up all your magic, it could spell disaster.
Don't worry. After saving Barnaby, I still have to keep training to become a proper fairy. I won't let my magic run dry.
Then let's hurry and split up. We'll meet up later at the Barasant toy.
All right. I've got to find a Fey Whisper tree. I guess everybody keep your eyes peeled. That's probably it.
Without those little saplings chirping, this unfamiliar place is so still and peaceful. It's just a pity that the old trees here are so silent. Isn't there a single intelligent tree like me around? Huh? A strange little messenger and a little fairy I don't recognize? Come to bask in the sun here too?
Excuse me, are you a Fey Whisper tree? We're...
At least we don't have to listen to everything over and over
Could we
again.
please have one of your Fey Whisper fruits? I know they're very precious to you, but...
Wait a minute. The fairy apprentice and Lumiwing were turned
Hey,
into
Wave.
a pebble and a chicken? Does that mean that I've also been turned into something else? Well, do I look like some sort of street lamp? A flower pot? Or maybe a droopy-headed droopgrass?
Looks like Pepetta wasn't entirely right. The Fey Whisper tree treasures its appearance more than its fruits.
Looking like a tree is the most important part of being a tree.
Mr. Tree, we've never actually seen a Fey Whisper tree before, so we don't know if you've changed or not.
What utter despair. I feel like I'm about to wither away.
This is like listening to a depressed robot.
Wait, what if I take a photo of you? That way, you can see what you look like now.
Just want the tree, thank you.
That photo you talked about, is it...
Here we go.
Ah, thank the great fairy. I look pretty good. Much better than those ugly, scraggly trees all around me.
That's right. You look like a tree.
Thank you. Little fairy, you're as sweet as a sweet berry. That's the most wonderful compliment I've ever received.
You creatures from Dreamville are so easily satisfied.
Quit complaining.
Let me see. That fresh Fey Whisper fruit, it ripened about 50 years ago or so. So I think it should be right around here. Here you are, little fairy. Take it. I hope it helps you.
Thank you for the Fey Whisper fruit. Now we can go repair that fairy wand. Momo, let's go meet up with Luluko and the others.
Yay. Why is there a giant portal? I'm not sure what the point of that was. Please don't let me come down in the middle of the water. Thank you.
We've been going all night. The sun's coming up.
Suspenders Weasel!
Luluko, I got a Fey Whisper fruit.
Wow! Now we can fix the fairy wand's shaft. All that's left is gathering heartfelt essence.
Weren't you supposed to be working on that?
Speaking of which, did you find anything in the village, Luluko?
I sure did. I just scouted around the whole village. Kids were running around everywhere. But when they saw me, they chased me and tried to put me in a coop. I ran as fast as I could and ended up on a small hill near that giant Barasant. But there were a few kids there who looked really troubled. Unlike the others who were running around and playing. They kept saying things like, "We can't find it," and "We can't finish it." I'd say they're in desperate need of a fairy's help.
That sounds promising. Feels like we're really close to fixing the fairy wand.
Will this really work, though? What if we help them and they don't feel thankful or bless us?
Based on my extensive experience, kids are usually very quick to express heartfelt blessings and gratitude.
That entirely depends upon the kid.
Once people grow up, their problems become more complex.
Hi,
They
4G.
also become more reluctant to open their hearts, so it's harder for them to show gratitude.
It's a pink fairy Barastant. Or Barasant. Not sure how it's pronounced. Anyway, its name is Luluko. And we're trying to help it fix its broken wand.
That's true. When I was little, I even felt grateful when someone helped me unwrap a piece of candy. But as I got older, my troubles felt all tangled up like vines. And sometimes I don't even know where to start unraveling them. It's much harder to ask for help now.
Why does the vibe always become sad when we talk about adults?
Maybe because growing up is really hard.
Alright, enough with the sad talk. It's a celebration, and the kids are in good spirits. Let's get some heartfelt essence.
Yeah. Let's go talk to those kids and find out how we can help them.
Sure. Why not?
Bouncy bunnies look best. Barasants are animals and so are bouncy bunnies, so it makes sense to paint bouncy bunnies on it.
No way! This Barasant doesn't move at all, so we should paint the little prince's statue. And honestly, the little prince looks way better than a bouncy bunny.
But
There's no point arguing about it now. Our dyes are missing, so it's not like we can paint anyway.
What do you need the dye for? Maybe I can help.
Wow, our savior has arrived. Hello, miss. Are you our Playful Hearts Day fairy?
We'll
Calm
go with
down,
that.
Finn.
Ugh, I got overexcited. Sorry. It's just that if we don't paint the Barasant toy, it'll have to spend the whole Playful Hearts Day all plain looking.
We had some dyes ready, but when we woke up, they were all gone.
It's like someone just made them disappear by magic.
we wanted to paint the toy today so it could be shown to everyone during the Playful Hearts Day festival.
Oh, but now everything's ruined.
How about we help you find the dyes? Then we can all paint the toy together. That way, it might get done even faster and look better.
Yeah. I saw other Barasants earlier, and I picked up a few tricks. I can help too.
Miss Nikki, is your Barasant sick? Why does it keep making noises? Is it here to help us paint too?
She's just excited. She's really good at painting, though. You'll see soon enough.
Wow, Playful Hearts Day is so magical. If I make a wish right now, will the Playful Hearts Day fairy appear and make it come true?
Finn, you've been reading too many fairy tales.
As we're in one right now.
But lots of places in the village need the special Playful Hearts Day dye. I don't know if there's any left.
This morning, I saw Liam carrying a whole bunch of dyes, but he said he couldn't just give them to me because they were for something important.
Liam is probably preparing his usual relaxing Playful Hearts Day quiz again.
Can anyone actually answer all his questions? Last time, I didn't get a single one right.
I've played lots of quizzes before, so I can help you.
Really? With Miss Nikki's help, we'll definitely get all the answers right and win the dye.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
Fairy Nikki, I'll wait here for you. If I go outside, someone might try to throw me in the coop again.
Your Barasant looks very happy. We're counting on you, Miss Nikki. Liam should be over by the Stoneville Market.
Here we are.
You don't want to miss it! The special Playful Hearts Day quiz is in full swing! Answer 2 questions correctly to win a prize!
Hi there, Liam. Do you have any of that special Playful Hearts Day dye left?
Yep, I've got plenty. If you guess correctly 2 times in my charades quiz, you'll win a bucket of special Playful Hearts Day dye. Do you want to go?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, the rules are simple. I'll mimic an animal, and all you have to do is guess which one it is. Sounds fun, right? All set?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, for the first
This
one,
isn't gonna
watch
go
my
well.
arms. Flap, flap.
A Barasant.
That flapping looks just like Luluco. Oh, it's a Barasant.
Great observation. That's correct. Now look at this. I'm hopping. Hop.
Blush Bunny?
I got it. A big-eared creature that hops around. It's a blush bunny.
That's right. You know a lot about animals.
I really don't. That was just guesses.
Congrats! You guessed correctly both times in my charades quiz. Here's your prize. Special Playful Hearts Day dye. Enjoy the day.
Brilliant.
Oh, Fairy Nikki, you're finally back! The Great Fairy truly blessed me. Those kids were about to pet me into a shiny mirror.
Nikki, you came back so fast. Does that mean you found the die?
That's right. I got it. So now the Barasant toy doesn't have to stay plain for much longer.
Amazing! Miss Nikki, you saved the Barasant toy.
Miss Nikki, I want to paint a bouncy bunny. You know, the kind with long ears and super cute.
Miss Nikki, I think the little prince looks even better. The one with a shiny crown.
Nellie, Finn, how about we let Miss Nikki decide? She's the one who got us the die after all.
Can I paint a
Great
sheep?
idea. Miss Nikki will definitely choose the best pattern.
How about a dream sheep?
Fine, whatever. I won't lose anyway. Nikki, which one do you think looks better?
Bouncy bunny.
I think a bouncy...
Yes, a hopping bouncy bunny would be absolutely adorable.
Alright.
It's done!
Cool. Its hat got a makeover.
It looks amazing! Miss Nikki, you're incredible!
Miss Nikki really is an incredible stylist. It looks so good. Even Nikki's Barasant paints better than any other Barasant I've ever seen.
Thank you, Miss Nikki, Momo, and even Miss Nikki's Barasant.
It was truly a team effort. Everyone did a great job.
Helping people really is the best feeling.
Cool.
Nikki, let's take a photo with the Barasant toy. Then we can capture the special Playful Hearts Day memory.
Da-da-da! Let me handle this. Time to show off my photography skills.
There we go. Glad I've played around with the camera and so I have some idea what I'm doing now. I did take a group photo with the giant Barasant. Okay.
Oh, I can feel the flow of magic. Looks like we've gathered enough heartfelt essence. Nikki, check if the fairy wand is fixed.
That's wonderful, Luluko.
Great job, Fairy Nikki. Now we can.
Cool outfit. Rather have the book.
My book! But why are all the pages blank?
Oh, don't tell me the fairy tales escaped.
Is this Nikki's magic?
Just now, the fairy one seemed to resonate with Finn's book.
Oh, great fairy! That means the book that child is holding must be an incredibly powerful magic book.
Magic book?
That's right. These floating objects are all influenced by that book.
Brilliant.
We can't let this cause more trouble. Fairy Nikki, please help stop the spell. I'll check everywhere else for any more dangers. She flapped her wings and flew off.
Nikki, your Barasant just ran off.
Nikki, were you just talking to that Barasant? What kind of magic is this?
Finn, that book you're holding, is that a magic book?
It's my favorite fairy tale book, Dreamvale Tales. But it does have stories about magic and fairies.
Magic? Fairies? Isn't that exactly what Luluco was telling us about?
All the pages turned blank. Let's take a look and figure out a way to restore it. Maybe we'll find some answers in there.
First, let's pick up these floating pages. Luluco mentioned stopping the spell. That probably means restoring everything back to normal.
Good guess. Let's find out how well that works.
This page. It's about a fairy exam.
Okay.
It says that Luluco failed the Fairy Academy's exam. Luluco called herself a fairy apprentice, but from what the book says, that might not be the whole truth. Let's see what's written on the last page.
Okay.
This story, it's about a sleeping prince. A young prince trapped by a slumber sheep? A fairy trying to rescue him? It all feels strangely similar to our current situation.
Luluco, Sleeper Sheep, the Little Prince, Dreamvale Tales. Duh! I just don't get it.
Last page.
Let me see. What kind of strange story is this fairy tale about? Luluco? Could it be the same Luluco we know?
I would assume as such.
Luluco, fairies, magic, everything lines up. Let's check the other pages. They may have more clues.
Amazing! The flying pages have returned to normal. Nikki, you really are a fairy, aren't you?
Fairies are just made up fairy tale characters. Nikki is a stylist, not a fairy.
If Nikki was a fairy like Luluco, she could help me with my homework.
Probably not.
Finn, you have to do your own homework.
Wait, the Luluco you mentioned, is she the main character of Dreamvale Tales?
That's right, the most warm-hearted fairy in all of Dreamvale, Luluco.
She's not a real fairy yet, but she works really hard, and I'm sure she'll become one someday.
Her friend Peppetto is also really cute. He's super smart and has beautiful feathers. Ahem. Oh my goodness, Your Highness. I never expected to see you here. The Slumber Sheep's castle is just up ahead. Are you heading there?
I am, sir. Only by banishing the Slumber Sheep can I finally return to...
Finn, how could you forget such a critical scene?
I'm not Barnaby, okay? I haven't memorized every single line.
Barnaby? You mean the little boy who summoned Luluco?
Momo, you know Barnaby too? He hasn't been playing with us lately.
Barnaby is Dreamvale Tales' biggest fan. The scene with the Slumber Sheep and the Little Prince is his absolute favorite.
Good to know.
It's a shame he's not here today. He'd love to talk to Miss Nikki all about Dreamvale Tales.
Well, I know what we're going to be doing next, going to find him.
I'm only telling you this, Miss Nikki. Barnaby doesn't really talk about himself very much, but I can tell he really loves the story of the Little Prince. Maybe it's because he feels just like the Little Prince, trapped in a castle and all.
A castle? Barnaby lives in a castle?
Not exactly. It's because Barnaby's parents are always so busy, so he feels really lonely, just like how the Little Prince was trapped in the castle for so many years. If you ever meet Barnaby, Miss Nikki, you should talk to him about the Little Prince's story. He'd love that.
That's right. And also, if you happen to see him, Miss Nikki, be sure to tell him to come hang out with us.
Gotta find him
I promised.
first.
Finale and Finn, do you still want to ride the Thuddy Squash spin?
Yes, yes. We're going now. Bye, Miss Nikki. Bye, Momo.
Luluco, Pepetto, the Slumber Sheep. Are they all characters from the fairy tale?
It's really strange. But judging from Luluco's reaction, she might not even realize she's a character from a fairy tale.
Should we tell her? She seems to think the fairy tale book is magic.
First, let's find Luluco. When we see her, we'll ask her what's going on.
Alright. We're going a long way.
No other traces of magic. Fairy Nikki, I just checked and there's no trace of any other magic besides us.
Luluco, I have some questions for you.
Sure thing. No matter what you ask, I'll give you the most honest answer.
You told us that you're from Dreamvale, right? But according to what we discovered, Dreamvale only exists in a fairy tale.
A fairy tale? Oh, great fairy! Fairy Nikki, you're incredible! You even mastered the all-knowing spell! All-knowing spell? You've seen through my veil. My pathetic lies can't hold up anymore. I'm sorry, Fairy Nikki. Please let me explain everything.
Please do.
I'm not actually a fairy apprentice. I was born without much magical talent, so the Fairy Academy rejected me.
Aw.
But I've been training hard and using magic to help others. If I try hard enough, maybe one day I'll become a true fairy.
This training you're doing, how's it going?
On the last beginner's magic test, I scored a 60. That sounds pretty good, but out of what? 500. I've been
Ouch.
trying. I've used magic to help rebuild the villagers' houses, change the kids' shoe colors, and even rescue a little bouncy bunny from a crevice. I know the Fairy Association doesn't want us practicing magic ourselves, but I've never used magic to do bad things.
I believe you. I just don't quite understand. How did you get from the fairy tale book to here?
I only remember being summoned by Barnaby's wish. Are fairy tale books magical? I'm sorry, my knowledge is a bit limited. I've got a question too. If Luluco can already use magic, why does she insist on being a fairy? Compared to real fairies, I'm just a novice. They're powerful, kind, and the very embodiment of miracles to everyone. When a fairy appears, she wipes away teardrops flickering in the candlelight, soothes the deep longings under the moonlight, and softens the late night's furrowed brows. I want to be like them, mastering more powerful magic, fulfilling my dreams, chasing away evil, and making the world a better place. I didn't mean
Don't
to cause
need magic
trouble,
for that.
and I don't know why this is happening, but I'll take responsibility. With your help, I'm sure this crisis will get resolved.
Of course. The most urgent thing now is to find the slumber sheep. We'll talk about the rest later.
Thank you for your understanding, Fairy Nikki. Let's head to the riverbank up ahead and find a nice open spot to summon Pepetto.
Okay, I need a break from this storyline. Let's go summon something. Oh. Yes. Cute hat. Already got that. Now I've got multiples. Sigh. I don't think I've got enough. Yeah, I can for this, but I don't have enough for the... Alright. Gilded fragrance. Ha! We finally have all of this outfit. Oh, that's a cute bag. So that one's for fishing. That makes sense. Ooh. Only missing one item from that outfit. Yay. Summonings are going so well. Not bad. I at least get a new avatar frame out of it. Yep. Ooh! Ooh! That's gonna be hard. Alright. No, I like that one better. Get a new avatar frame and don't even really want it. Meh. Exclusive treasures. A wand. Oh. Styles that resonate. Distant sea. Yes, we did get that one. Very cool. Huh. The Brawler. Looks like a Saint Bernard. Have we completed our dailies? Yeah, we got all these dailies anyway. Ooh. New stuff. We'll go with this one for now, mostly because I can quick challenge it. Let's go back to hunting down this wand. Figuring out what is going on in Mirrorland.
Yeah, it's nice and open here. We won't have to worry about Peppetto falling and hitting a tree when he appears.
I mean, can he even fly right now? He's a stone.
It's a special spell I use to summon Peppetto. Just wave the fairy wand, picture Peppetto's face, and chant, Peppetto, Peppetto, time to go, time to show.
What a powerful summoning spell! Usually, Luluco has to spend hours getting me down from the magic vortex.
Peppetto, we fixed the fairy wand. Find any clues about the slumber sheep?
Of course. Even though I turned to stone, Illumiwing's instincts never fade. The slumber sheep has hidden itself inside an aerial maze. It's tucked deep inside the maze's heart. But since only one of us has wings, we'll need to find another way up there.
Right now, I don't really think I can learn how to fly.
Maybe we don't need to. What about some sort of vehicle? Are there any magical flying vehicles in Dreamvale?
Magical flying vehicles? Let me think. Oh, what's that round thing over there?
That's one of Stoneville's amusement features. I saw a few kids sitting inside spinning around earlier. I think Finelli called it the Thuddy Squash Spin.
That's it! If we use Morphing Spell to turn Peppetto into a Thuddy Squash carriage, he can carry us and fly straight to the Slumber Sheep's lair.
This sounds like a bad idea.
Like the time we flew over Big Squash Valley? You turned me into a big shell bug with rabbit teeth and a dog's head.
Can we trust this plan?
Only a senior fairy can master this magic. If I try it, it'll probably go wrong. But if it's you, Fairy Nikki, you'll definitely succeed.
It's a good plan, but the Slumber Sheep's curse is too powerful. The transformation won't last long. You'll need to get in fast.
Yeah, got it. I can't wait to ride the Stone Lumiwing Thuddy Squash carriage.
Fairy Nikki, it's time to cast the Morphing Spell. Once Peppetto turns into a carriage, we'll set off together and defeat the Slumber Sheep.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Actually, I kind of forgot the morphing spell. Maybe you could remind me?
It will be an honor to help you, Fairy Nikki. Think of the object and the transformation. Then chant, Peppetto, Peppetto, from feather to carriage you go. With strong belief and plenty of magic, it'll work for sure. All right, Fairy Nikki, show us your most splendid morphing spell. Wow, great job, Fairy Nikki! You transformed Peppetto to a cart in a snap!
Cinderella would be
Come
happy.
on, Luluco. Together we'll defeat the slumber sheep.
We're coming for you, Slumber Sheep! Look out!
Okay, okay. Hopefully the magic lasts long enough for us to get there. Anyway, next time, can you try to not turn my feathers into a carriage again? Oh, great fairy above. As a Lumiwing at my age, I really should take more care to look after my feathers.
Huh? But the morphing spell is supposed to transform you entirely into...
What's wrong? Did the morphing spell go wrong?
I think I mixed up the morphing spell and the plume spell.
Oops.
Sorry, Pepetto. Sorry, Fairy Nikki. I'll read the Elementary Magic Compendium 100 more times. I won't mess things up again.
Oh, thank the great fairy. At least it was just my feathers that transformed. If we'd mixed up something like stupefying magic, that would have been... I feel really tired now. Fairy Nikki, I won't go inside and slow you down. I'll just wait for you here.
Okay.
But make sure you stay safe.
As a Lumiwing, I'm excellent at going with the flow. I'll just wait here for you to defeat the Slumber Sheep and transform me back.
Don't worry, Pepetto. We'll handle the Slumber Sheep quickly.
That's right. Take it from me. Fairy Nikki is very skilled.
I believe in you. The Slumber Sheep's aura is deep within the maze. Please be extra careful.
Nikki, the Slumber Sheep should be deep in the maze. Let's proceed with caution. Fairy Nikki, that stone ahead seems to have the Slumber Sheep's magical aura lingering on it. Let's check it out.
Yep.
Poor little thing. It's been petrified by the Slumber Sheep's magic, just like Pepetto. I can sense a lot more similar animals around here.
These must be the lost animals Mr. Caleb mentioned. Come on, let's rescue all of them at once.
What's with the... Are these carved? Whoa! Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I have no idea. I'm going this way anyway. Oh cool, you can turn them on. That seems like a great way of knowing if you've been someplace. I just did that. Thank you for the treasure. Okay, this music is not really conducive to sleep. No, that's not. Oh, looky! Magic carpets. There it is.
More petrified animals over there, too! Alright, there shouldn't be any more petrified animals in the maze.
Hopefully all the animals will make it safely back to their homes.
Whoa!
There are Esslings here, too!
Maybe they were drawn here by the evil magic of the Slumber Sheep. We'll need to purify them.
There's a hidden room. I will give them credit. They know how to make a great labyrinth.
Look! It's Barnaby! Ah, it's the Slumber Sheep! Fairy Mickey! Focus all your magic into the fairy wand!
Its horns look like candy.
Luluko!
Apparently we're going through a spin through whatever that is.
Is everyone okay? That was so scary.
I'm fine, but I think Luluco fainted. Is she okay?
It's probably because of the strong magical shock. Luckily, she's not hurt. She just needs some rest. I'll take her to a place with lots of magic. Pretty soon, she'll wake up.
Oh, this is...
Are you okay, Barnaby? Are you hurt?
I think I had a very long dream. What happened? I remember I made a wish to that special wish bottle for Luluco to appear by my side, and then she really showed up. After that, everything's a blur. I didn't expect my wish to cause so much trouble. I'm so sorry, Miss Nikki.
It's okay, Barnaby. Oh, earlier I met your friends in the village. They told me you love the story of the Little Prince from Dreamvale Tales, right?
Yes. My mom and dad are always working, so I'm often home alone, even during Playful Hearts Day. I wish for Luluco to be here with me, just like she went to the castle to save the Little Prince, and take me away from my own castle.
Maybe you could try escaping your castle yourself.
Escape my castle myself?
Your friends told me that you don't ever share your troubles, that you tend to keep them to yourself. The truth is, they all care deeply about you and quietly look out for you. It's like in fairy tales, where sunflowers chase the sun and moonstones reflect the moon. Just like Peppetto and Luluco never part from each other's side.
And just like me and Nikki.
The prince in the story was cursed by a slumber sheep. But your parents aren't scary slumber sheep. If you're feeling lonely, try talking to them. In reality, your parents are also your fairies, and they would love to listen to your thoughts. Of course, if you ever need help, Momo and I will happily be your friends.
Thank you, Miss Nikki and Momo. I may not understand it all yet, but I'll try.
Nikki, after watching you, I'm starting to understand why Luluco wanted to be a fairy so bad. I wonder when Luluco will wake up. And her fairy wand, it's basically a busted-up kid-sized fishing rod now.
Speaking of which, we do still have time to collect Fey Whisper fruits and fix the fairy wand.
I'll help too. Miss Nikki, you've been working so hard because of me. I should help out too.
Barnaby! Barnaby!
It's Finn and the others. Miss Nikki, let's go talk to them. Once they know Luluco's in trouble, they'll all want to help out too. And I don't want to leave their side again.
Well, one problem fixed. And in doing so, we created another one. Hey, sounds a lot like coding.
Barnaby, where did you run off to the other day? Why didn't you come hang out with us?
Yeah, Barnaby, we painted a beautiful pattern on the Bearson toy today, and Miss Nikki even joined in to help. You missed...
Let me explain. I have something really important I need your help with. Something important? What is it? Luluco's in trouble. We all need to gather materials to help fix her fairy wand.
Is this one of the stories in Dreamvale Tales? I don't remember that part.
It's not a story. It's real. Finn, Luluco's in danger. You'll help her, right?
Of course.
And you, Finelli, you'll help too, right?
Of course. I love Luluco most of all.
Well, if Luluco's in danger, then maybe... What can we do to help? Miss Nikki, how do we fix the fairy wand? If we all help, we'll fix it in no time.
Are we going to be able to find more
Barnaby,
fruits?
you've been gone for so long, and with the way you're talking about Luluco and the fairy wand, have you been reading too many fairy tales?
Did Luluco really appear? And do you think she can turn me into a scarf moth?
I'll explain everything later, but first we need to fix the fairy wand.
This should be good to go. Next up is the wand's core.
Nikki! Momo! Luluco's awake!
Oh, very good. Oh, she's all the way out there. How do we get up? There we go.
What about the slumber sheep? The maze! Barnaby! Is everyone safe?
Yes, everyone is safe, Luluco.
Don't worry, Luluco. We've already banished the slumber sheep.
That's great! And everyone's all right now!
Luluco, how do you feel now? You've been unconscious for a while.
I'm good! I feel refreshed, and my magic is slowly coming back. I feel amazing.
Luluco, I was going to say, it seems like your magic hasn't really recovered at all.
Well, my magic has always been pretty weak, so the difference is pretty small.
No, not that. There's really none at all. I can feel my magic slowly returning, so yours should be too. Could there be other curses that haven't been dispelled? Once my magic is fully restored, I'll seek out the remaining monsters.
Exactly. We're also trying to fix the wand's core. Don't worry, Luluco. We'll help you restore your magic.
Fairy Nikki, Pepetto, you... don't waste your time. It turns out that accidentally, I used up the last of my magic. I don't think I can restore it anymore.
Used all of it?
Was it during the battle with the slumber sheep? When you touched me, I felt a warm energy. That was it, right?
I told you! If you use up all your magic before the slumber sheep disappears, you'll stay a Barasant forever!
Is there still a way to turn her back? There must be a way, right?
No need to worry. The only reason I wanted to become a fairy was to gain stronger magic, to drive away evil, and bring happiness. Although I may never become a fairy again, I don't regret what happened, because I helped drive away the slumber sheep. I'm really just so happy to have met all of you here, and to have experienced this journey together.
Are you going back to the fairy tale?
There's a power. It's drawing us back to Dreamvale.
But we haven't finished fixing the fairy wand.
It's okay, Nikki. The fairy wand will get fixed, and I'll be just fine. I'll keep helping everyone with fixing their houses, changing colors, rescuing stuck animals, and so much more. I believe one day our wishes will all come true. Even if I'm just a Barasant, I'll keep trying. Anyway, now I actually think Barasants are pretty cute. There aren't any Barasants in Dreamvale yet. How unique! Goodbye, Fairy Nikki! In the name of the Great Fairy, I wish you all the best!
Luluco, everyone who's heard your story will always believe in you. Thank you. You'll become the greatest fairy ever. We'll meet again one day.
Oh, I sincerely somewhat hope not.
Far away in Dreamvale, there is a girl, and her name is Luluco. She wanted to be a fairy, bringing happiness to others, but her path was fraught with difficulty. One day, she arrived in a magical land and met the most powerful fairy she had ever seen. The pink pink-haired fairy with her cat messenger called upon her old friends, igniting hope. She gathered heartfelt essence and repaired the fairy wand. They raced through the skies, soaring over clouds and endless horizons. On they continued. They subdued mischievous monsters and even woke a sleeping prince. As they parted, the pink-haired fairy's powerful and heartfelt blessing infused the fairy wand with boundless magic. And Luluco finally became the fairy she'd always dreamed of.
Aww.
Her adventure continued, but she would never forget her pink-haired friend who created a miracle.
That's so sweet.
The story in the book has become Miss Nikki and Luluco's story.
Whoa! Luluco became such a powerful fairy!
Luluco, that's amazing. Barnaby?
Finn, actually...
Were you just talking to a Barasant? That Barasant kept going coo-coo-coo-coo-coo, and then coo-coo-coo-coo-coo, and it even glowed. Then whoosh, it disappeared.
Barnaby, when did you learn the Barasant language? I want to learn it too.
It's amazing what things look like from an outsider's point of view.
Well, also, didn't you say Luluco came to the real world? Why did you call that Barasant Luluco then?
You're not gonna tell me that Barasant's name is Luluco, are you?
Actually... Oh, I get it.
What is it?
This must be Miss Nikki and Barnaby's Playful Hearts program, a Dreamville Tales stage play. Miss Nikki, your acting was amazing. You were so into it, even with a Barasant. It was all just so touching.
But how did the Barasant end up in the book? Did Miss Nikki do that?
It's obviously a special effect Miss Nikki prepared. Nikki used her whim to make the performance even more exciting.
Sure, let's go with that.
So that's why you disappeared for so long, Barnaby. You were preparing for this. Darn it, I can't be upstaged. Finelli, let's do a story about the Great Fairy and the Princess.
I forgot. They can't understand what Luluco says.
Miss Nikki, this book, please take it. It's a record of your epic adventures with Luluco. It's one of a kind and you deserve to have it. Also, everyone made it through safely thanks to you, Miss Nikki.
I just realized that Luluco and Pepetto are just like Nikki and me. They're always there for each other, ready to face any adventure.
Now Luluco and Pepetto are continuing their adventure, and Momo and I will continue ours. Barnaby, you need to continue your adventure too.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Barnaby, where did you find a Barasant that can act? I want one too.
Me too.
I mean, honestly, finding an animal that can act is pretty cool. I need Barasant feathers. Lots of them. Got it. Thankfully, we're in a place with a lot of Barasants. Oops. I missed. We just gotta get up to it. Parasons. Oh, that is not what I wanted. One I haven't done yet. Where is it? There it is. Thought you could hide from me. Hey. During the day, hop in the order of the legs, belly, and head to trigger different sounds. Plucky Symphony of... Okay. That's nice. Hey. That is not a lot of rewards for completing that quest. How do I... I think I gotta get the wand fixed. Yay! Snap a picture of the giant Barasant. 3 magic tunnels. And then the... Okay. No. How do I fix the wand? Where's the wand? There's the wand. Barasons up here somewhere. I found some weasels. Don't see any Barasons. Anybody else see the Barasons? Oh, there it is. Nope. There we go. We're gonna play through one labyrinth and then probably call it a night. Alright, we gotta get to that blue cube. This one a repeat of the last one. Sweet, you can make that jump. Not that it seems to do much good. Go. Come on! Let me pick it up. Anything hidden? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Yes. That actually took a lot less time than I thought it was going to. But that is also the realm we'd already played through once before. this is very pink. Petrified animals are hidden in the rooms along the hallway. Find them and lead them out of the maze. Step on the glow straight carpet to gain a speed boost. Alright. Let's go. Apparently not that door. Those are just decorations and don't actually light up. Good to know. Is a door over here. There wasn't a door there a minute ago. So these doors can just magically appear? Brilliant. Oh, my head hurts. Hopefully these lights stay on when the rooms disappear.
Tagging head-on isn't working. Try going snap back to the finish it off.
Is it a... Oh, it's a loop. Not found any other sheep though. That is disconcerting. Or stone people. I guess they're not sheep. Ah, we found one! Oh, and that's the exit, but there's other rooms I need to search. Is there a way to Been in that room. That was the first room. Okay. This is where we loop. We go here. Ah. That's what was hiding. This is where that platform was. Also no exit. Next one should have an exit. It does! Yay! Something over there in just a minute. No, that wasn't it. There. So I gotta get up there. Through there. Through here. So how do I get to there? There. That's how I get there. No. That didn't do it. How does that even work? Now we're back at the beginning. Hello, what's this? Hidden door found. Seems like I need to fall from up there. Well, that's not gonna do it. That will though. Except I can't land on the sheep. Woohoo! Now I just need to wait out. Should be the next one. Where's the exit? I mean, there's gotta be a way to get up there, right? But I think it's from the other side. There's the exit. What's over here on this one? Anything? Ah! That went well. And I missed a chest. Oh well. I think we will call it good enough. Those are pretty too. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and call that a night, guys. It has been fun playing with you guys. So tomorrow is not actually going to be Genshin Impact like it normally is, because the most recent storyline update came down on Tuesday, and this has a couple of major characters that we haven't seen in about a year. This is a major storyline update that's going to have plenty of lore. People aren't really going to be interested in watching a newbie player playing through. So instead, tomorrow we are going to start the final Cinderella from Dark Parables. Please look forward to that. Next week on Wednesday, maybe a little interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. My husband has a business function he needs to attend for what's the word I'm looking for? Networking, for networking purposes. There's the word. Haha, I'm tired. So I'm going to have the girls. That my going streaming is going to depend upon whether or not my girls take a nap or not. So just warning you guys ahead of time, Wednesday may or may not happen. And this coming Sunday will, of course, again be Genshin Impact, and we will continue on from where we left off last time. And I think we're actually going to go spend some time in Mondstadt and maybe open up the Dragonspine. Alright, everybody, thank you for hanging with me, and I hope you've had a wonderful day. Toodles all!